Instead of what? Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah, we're all relieved, I tell you.
You are. How you doing, stranger?
Good.
Don't you owe me another podcast?
Yeah.
Part 2?
You need some jelly babies?
No.
Question
Jelly
from the
babies.
floor.
Why the hell would I eat jelly babies? Do you know who I am?
Yeah, because you were talking about cyber.
Do you know who I am? Right. I've never mentioned eating jelly babies. You look
No, it's a
scared.
pity
Are you
crowd.
scared? Are you scared? Why? Is the question any good? Are you sure? I might not answer them. See what happens.
I was just going to ask, fans are missing the Crowley and Dean friendship. Do you think there's a possibility of seeing them interact?
It ain't over until I say it's over. You got a good answer. What are you doing? Texting somebody? That's going to take a while. That you?
You seem to have major mommy issues.
Who? Me? What? I love my mom. I love my mom. You mean Crowley has major mommy issues?
Crowley
Oh, thank you. That's a little more pleasant.
terrible phrasing. I'm so sorry. Can you give us a clue as to what's going to be happening next?
I'm dead.
You know when something's dead.
Okay, but I'm dead right now.
Okay, where do demons go when they die?
Fresno.
Thank you. Good bit of mythology there.
Tip your waiters, are we done?
Pretty much. You have to think about that.
No. I remember a couple years ago where you didn't say anything in the round tables too.
I did. I said lots of things.
No, but nothing about the show. Like, I can't tell you.
Well, what is my... you remember the show I was on, Battlestar Galactica? You didn't know anything about it for 6 months after we filmed it. We didn't run around telling you what was going to happen next. So you guys, that's the trouble. You guys have got very, very lazy. You expect us to do all your fan fiction writing for you, or you're like, ooh, so if Misha and Dean got together, it's like, write it yourself. God damn.
So,
Enjoy knowing and interacting with fans,
Love it. It's
and what they're creating outside of what the show is.
depends what it is they're creating, but anything created with passion and love tends to have some sort of influence. I love it. Fans are everything. We're all fans. I've said it 100 times. I have a huge mistrust of people who aren't fans of something. I think it's ridiculous. If you don't love something, what's the point? You know.
So are you a fan of anything in particular?
Lots of things in particular. What are you, a policeman?
This is an interrogation, actually.
It's not a very good one. You have no leverage.
you were on that show, weren't you?
Sure.
So there were two big breaks in Crowley's life last season. Was losing the relationship with
Thank you,
Dean and also finding out that, he had a mother who was around who didn't love him.
Right. That's Jeremy's problem. I mean, just go to Jeremy. Obviously, you have some mother issues. You ask him the question, I'd be really impressed with that. Obviously, you have some mother issues because you wrote Crowley's mother issues. That would be more interesting to me.
Well, does Crowley have mother issues, or does
I don't
Rowena
think, no,
have
Crowley doesn't
son
have
issues?
any. Crowley doesn't have any mother issues. Fergus has mother issues. That's the point.
Yes, of course.
And the trouble is when you start delving into the backstory in that way, you've got an issue between how much is there of Fergus. So if you started scraping away at the humanity of Crowley, which is Fergus underneath there somewhere, buried, how much of that are you exposing, which leaves him how vulnerable to the situation with Rowena? I think he knows absolutely what she was doing. I think Crowley's never been stupid. But I think the end is a huge jump that she's suddenly able to do things that she wasn't able to do before. So the book
Is that terrifying or exciting?
right at this point he's dead, so he doesn't have much time
Just
to
in
work
that
that
moment
out.
before he died, was he like,
It was
that's
certainly-
terrible, or, oh my God, I've got a mother who can do that? What does that mean?
I don't know if it was I got a mother that could
Well,
do that, but
I have someone in my...
there is a part of Crowley that definitely go cool,
Yeah.
because any display of any sort of power that way is kind of enticing to him. He does enjoy it. He does appreciate a good spell. But as we say, it never goes well with witches.
How did
True.
you find it working with Olivette the hamster?
That was actually a lot of fun. I was giggling the whole time. You weren't at the panel today, were you?
Of course I was.
Oh, you were. So that hamster was the
Been up
funniest.
since 6 o'clock this
Right.
morning to do that.
That hamster was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, especially with the accent.
What accent
Are you
was
coming
it?
here?
I don't
No.
either.
So, better questions.
Speaking of fans, being a fan of something, was there something here that you were a big fan of that happened this week?
Something here I was a big
A
fan
show
of.
or
There's a lot of people I saw that I actually got to talk to Chuck Lorre. I got to talk to. Oh man, there's so many people. I introduced myself to the new Doctor, which was fun. Peter's
that
really
go?
nice. Peter's really nice. What do you mean? How did that go? We're both still here, apparently.
Is there a future for the relationship, do you think?
Well, no, it was interesting. I saw Stephen. I'm talking about Stephen and Sue, and both there, of course, and just saying that we'd love to do something else. And saw Matt, which I love. I love Matt. We were just talking about how fondly and how much fun we had, and how it was such a pivotal part of the Whoniverse in a lot of ways. It was a big change. That season 6. We were actually talking about Toby, who directed Pandorica, Christmas, and then Day of the Moon and Impossible Astronaut.
Yeah.
Impossible Astronaut, Day of the Moon. And he's turning out to become a huge director, and he's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, to have Pandorica and then the Gambon Christmas thing is just kind of genius. And it's a lot of fun to play with people like that, because it means that you go into something with a bunch of collaborators and you're trying to make something real brilliant. You know, that's what we feel about it in
No,
Supernatural.
very cinematic episodes. So.
I think Supernatural has a lot of the same qualities, which is we know what we're doing, but we fight very, very hard to make it excellent. We make it look easy sometimes. If you come to set, it looks easy. It's not easy. I mean, Jensen's a fantastic director. Don't ever be fooled by him going, oh, well, I don't really do any work. It's like, yeah, he works his butt off.
Do you have any desire to direct?
Yeah, I do direct. I've directed films, so we'll see.
Supernatural?
We'll see. If they let me, they let me. So, you have to be invited. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks,
Always a
Mark.
pleasure.